Hey guys, welcome back to Vivid Artistry. My name is Emily Ardith, and we are still in the midst of 13 days of Halloween, where I do a Halloween dedicated video every day for 13 days up until Halloween. I am very excited to be filming for you guys today, and as you can tell from the title of this video, I will be doing a very easy yet very glamorous clown look today. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into the makeup. Alright, so I went ahead and I did my eyebrows and I prepped my eyelids for the eyeshadow off camera. So now I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the makeup. So I will be starting out with the iconic Blue Blood palette by Jeffree Star, and I will be using the shade I'm Cold. So I'll be taking that on a big fluffy brush, and I'll be placing that from the outer corner to the inner corner and blending it up toward the eyebrow. I will now be taking this shade called Outreamer by NARS. I will also be placing that into the crease, but I won't go all the way into the inner corner, but it'll be most of the way there. I will now be taking this Sephora Collection shade in the number 320. And I'll be using that same Sephora Collection brush, and I'll just be placing that right on the outer corner and a little bit into the crease. Alright, so that is all of the eyeshadows that I will be putting in the crease area. So I will now be taking a makeup removal wipe, and I'm just going to wipe away a little bit of the lid, and then I will be using a concealer to cover it up and to cut the crease, not all the way but halfway. And then I will be going into my Hypercolor palette, and I will be taking the shade Cotton Candy, and I will be using that iridescent blue shade to set the whole lid. Alright, so my eyelid is now completely set, all the shadows are completely done, and I am very happy with how it looks. And I'm not too sure if you can kind of see like the iridescent blue sparkles that are in there, but it is so stunning. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a couple of craft glitters. I will be mixing these two shades. So the deeper blue has a chunkier glitter, and then the lighter blue is more of a fine glitter. And then I will just take a little bit of the NYX glitter glue, and I will be placing it right where the shimmery shade meets the dark blue, so it kind of creates like a fun transition from light to dark. Alright, so this is the eyeshadow look completely done. I am very pleased with how this has turned out. Ooh, I love the glitter. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and do the rest of my foundation, bronzer, blush, all of that jazz. And when I come back, I will finish up the eye look. Alrighty, so I finished up the rest of my face. So now, I actually lied before, we will be getting to the lower lash line, but I wanted to do something above my eyebrows first. So I'm going to be making some triangles above my eyebrow, and I will be doing a triangle on my lower lash line as well. So I'm going to trace it with my very dirty, very thin brush. So I'm just going to take a very light eyeshadow, and I'm just going to map out where I want the triangles to be, and then I will outline and fill them in with some liquid liner. So now that I have outlined the triangles that kind of give a clown-ish vibe, I would say, I am now going to be filling it in with some liquid liner, and then I will be outlining it in that same glitter combination that I put on my eye. So I filled in the triangles and the designs before I actually outline the black with the glitter like I had mentioned before. I'm actually going to bring the blue eyeshadow kind of down and around this area, not all the way to the tip, but just kind of around here, just so it kind of rounds out the look a little bit. Alright, so that is everything kind of set, so now it's time to focus on the glitter. So this part, I apologize if you can't see it very well. It's because I don't want the glitter to get all over me and all over my room. So I'm going to be leaning over a little bit more so that it kind of falls onto the table that's in front of me instead of the floor and on me. So if you can't see very well, I do apologize for that. But basically all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking, instead of the NYX glitter glue that I used on my eyes, I'm taking a clear lash glue because I find that it's easier to outline with a clear lash glue because the one that I have specifically is like a liquid liner, so it has a bristle tip to it. That way I am more precise in my gluing as opposed to trying to put it on a brush and trying to make the line nice and thin, and it also adheres better and longer in my opinion. So each of these shapes that I have put, I'm going to outline in this clear lash glue, and then I will just be taking that glitter combination that I have on my eye, and I will just be gently tapping that around the edges, and it should only stick to those edges, and it will create a very nice and glittery look. Alright, so now that everything has been glitterified and I am somewhat covered in glitter. Again, I apologize if you couldn't see that very well. Now I'm going to be putting a couple of rhinestones on. So I'm going to put one on each point up here and then one on each point down here. I will be using these Hildy and Joe rhinestones. This is like a multi-size pack and I got it from Joann's. So there are only two sizes in here, one that's really big and one that's kind of like a medium size. So I'm going to be taking the smaller one of the two. So everything that I'm going to be doing on the eyes, minus the mascara and lashes, is now completely done. I'm now going to switch over to my lips. Usually I do that off camera, as you guys already know. However, I'm going to be doing them on camera today. So I kind of wiped off a little bit of the foundation and added a little bit of chapstick because the next thing that I'm going to be putting on my lips is very, very matte and can be drying. So I wanted to hydrate a little bit before I put it on. So I'm now going to be jumping into my volume 1 lip palette by Anastasia, and there is a matte black lipstick in here, so I will be using that shade all over, and then I will also be using it to extend my smile. Now that I have my clown mouth on, I'm going to be taking my Alchemist palette by Kat Von D. Pardon how dirty it is. And I will be taking Blue Sapphire, and with my finger, I will be placing this on the center of my lips. I'm now going to go off camera, and I'm going to be putting on my mascara and lashes, and when I come back, it will be the final look. Alright, so this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the look as well. If you did, please like and also comment down below on looks you would like to see me do. Please subscribe as well. All of that really does help me out a lot. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow on the next Halloween video. Bye!